Enya. Welcome to Real Life with Hina and Enya show on our YouTube Live. And this is Enya connecting from Nigeria. And this is Hina Ambareen. And I first would like Enya to introduce herself. And let me tell you guys, she is not having power at her place. She's running on the battery for this event. And look at the dedication she has, commitment she has. This is what it is called as commitment and dedication, come what may. And she has just shown this as an example coming up here. Okay. Yes, Enya, please go ahead, Rockstar.
Hello, Hina. Always a
Hello.
pleasure. She's always, vibrating. So thank you. It's always a
Thank
pleasure to
you.
be on your show.
Love you.
My name is
Love you.
Enya Enya. I'm from Africa. I'm a mind coach. My niche is in personal development and mind mastery. I'm also an author and I'm a speaker, a trainer, and I help people write their books. And we are here to just share, from our life experiences. And I mean, from Hina's scientific background, she likes to back it up with science. So we're just here to help you so you can live a good quality life while you're alive, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
And
for
I'm a
such
mother.
a she just loves to say that. Being a mom. That's a big job. That's a big job for sure. Okay. Bringing one creation on this earth and taking care of it, it's not a joke. That's really awesome thing. Okay. So, well, thank you so much for a lovely introduction by my rock star pie, my sweetheart, Enya from Nigeria. This is Hinamrin Khan connecting from India. I'm a certified wellness coach, certified life coach, a former soil scientist, motivational speaker, and an author as well. So here we are with a new topic, taking the habits and how we can improve the habits. What is the importance of having those good habits in us? Because we do have both good and bad habits. And what are the repercussions of not having those good habits? We are going to discuss about this in our live show. And this is definitely going to help you, provided you implement this into your life. Because whatever I and in your talk is based on the research and the scientific backing. So when this is implemented seriously and trusting us, then for sure you will find good results in you and applicable results in your life. So before I could start, Inya, here first I would like to say why habits are very important in a human. Okay, we are all the time, whether it's a child or whether it's an adult, we are very much prone to bad habits, and it becomes so difficult for us. We can't get rid of those bad habits. They become like addiction to us. It can be the screen time, it can be caffeine, it can be abusing someone, it can be judging someone, it can be picking up issues or fights, or trying to seek attention all the time by throwing up some kind of tantrum. That becomes a kind of addiction where these becomes habits. Though we know what we are doing is not appropriate, but still we are addicted to that, and the consequences are really worst. So if we scientifically develop good habits, so how is it going to help you? Actually, this is tied with the concept of neuroplasticity, which refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. Whatever we try to do, neural pathways are, built in our brain. They are created in our brain. Any kind of action we take, any kind of decision we take, then suddenly our brain is organized in such a way that new neural pathways are created, and it starts functioning as you start taking the action. You understand? And this can lead to change in the structure and the function of the brain as well. See, when people, for instance, if they want to lose weight, if they have decided and they have put some good habits and they are trying to take action, then the brain starts functioning in a different way. And what it was functioning before, it will not function in the same way once you get the habit of doing it consistently. The more a habit is practiced, the more actually what happens is it gets ingrained into your brain and neural circuits and making it more automatic and requiring less conscious efforts over time. You don't have to put lots of efforts doing that. Automatically it starts happening inside you, just like an autopilot mode. An autopilot mode, you go to the washroom. Autopilot mode, you want to open your eyes once you after you wake up from sleep. Autopilot mode, all these things happen. Brush your teeth, taking my. Similarly, And on autopilot mode, many people, for your kind of information, let me tell you, they don't even brush teeth twice a day and they don't take bath regularly. Let me tell you all this because they lack hygiene. They're used to this habit. Yeah, they're used to this habit of laziness. Okay. And efficiency in your cognitive processing. Habits will allow your brain to automate the routine, the task, help you in building up your cognitive resources for more complex kind of things that are happening or any kind of complex activities that you're doing. When they are ingrained, they shift from being controlled by higher brain region, such as the prefrontal cortex, to more automatic and efficient process that happens in the subcortical cortical region. So this will help you in managing your cognitive load and optimize your overall cognitive performance. Behavioral consistency. What happens during this behavioral consistency? Habits will contribute to behavioral consistency, providing stability in your daily routine. Consistent behavior, it is associated with a sense of predictability and control. You are under control. You are not easily
Mm-hmm.
carried away by that because you're used to that. Neural pathways are created in that way. Your actions have become like that. So you are in
Mm-hmm.
control of your life and in many things of your goals. So which can positively impact your mental well-being. Just imagine you are trying to achieve something that you wanted. And with this change of habits, when you're starting to achieve those things, the kind of pleasure you get, it's a different feeling altogether. Rather than those people who are addicted to bad habits, they will not find the pleasure that actually they have to enjoy. That's all temporary pleasures what they get. But whereas in this, when you're developing your good habits, the pleasure is surmount. It's like can't be calculated. It can't be explained. It can be only felt. So this is crucial for managing your, as I said, your well-being. It can be your example. I can say is like your exercise, as I said, or your sleep schedule. When you are being habitual of, no, I have to put off the screen at this time, I have to sleep at this moment at this time, and that will improve your overall health. It can help you in even achieving your goals. Habits play a very crucial role in helping you achieve your goal, you understand. And it can be your long term goals, and just breaking down these into smaller goals. Like, you're not like immediately I want to lose 26 kilos of weight. That's not going to happen in a short span of time. You have to chunk it out, and every day to reach that, what am I doing, that consistency has to come in you, and that will help you in achieving your goal at a faster pace. And also reward systems in the brain, that is really important. Your brain, when it is having the reward system, it is released with the happy hormones, and that is tied, improves your habit formation. When a behavior is associated with the positive outcome of the reward, the brain will release this neurotransmitter. We have neurotransmitters inside our brain, such as the dopamine, will help you in reinforcing the habits. And over time, this reinforcement will strengthen the neural pathways, which is associated with the habit. And this will make it
Mm-hmm.
more likely to be repeated. Automatic decision making. You don't have to depend on anybody for making the decisions. Automatically, you will have the decision making ability in you. Many people get confused. They're stuck. They're not able to take decisions. They're not able to move ahead. Why? Because they are not having the decision making potential in them. So habits will contribute to automatic decision making. It will reduce the cognitive load, which is associated with everyday choice. This is particularly relevant in situations where decision fatigue, which is called as SOPA, the decision fatigue, and that will occur in a person. And by automating this, by the habits, certain behaviors to the habit formation, individuals can have consumed this, conserve, sorry, not consuming, they can conserve the mental energy. And more, they'll be having good decision making habit in them. Behavioral change as well. Their behavior changes. It's like from a person of who was zero, now he is like a rock star. He or she becomes a rock star. Habit formation, it's a key component of behavioral change, especially in the context of health related behavior. Health is the basic foundation of life. Let me tell you. Establishing healthy habits, it can be your workout or 20 minutes of workout every day, balanced food that you're providing to your cells once you listen to your body, adequate amount of sleep, that is 7 to 8 hours of sleep. 7 hours is okay, is crucial for overall well-being, and it will contribute to prevention of various health issues. I would like to say that habit formation, it plays a very important role in shaping your neural circuits. You can't just go open your brain and create the pathways. just like new roads are created. It will create new pathways, and it will optimize your cognitive processing. It will promote your behavioral consistency. It will facilitate in achieving the goals. It will engage in the reward systems, the dopamine effect. Just imagine the endorphin hormones, the happy hormones when they are released. Okay, it helps you in making you more confident, wherein you can take the decisions. It will contribute to overall health. And developing these positive habits is a powerful tool for the individuals to seek enhance their improvement of lives. And Inya, scientifically, whatever I had to say about this, I have so told. Please contribute from your perception what you would like to say about the importance of
Okay.
developing good habits.
Okay. First of all, thank you, Hina. It's very important that we understand the process of what's happening to us, because when we have a clearer understanding, it kind of makes it easier to kind of disrupt the process. So, like you said, many of us have bad habits. When we were talking about 7 hours sleep, I was smiling because I know that I don't, it doesn't, it like that's just a habit, a new habit that I have to form because I'm a late night
Sleep.
person.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I have to wake up early. But basically, a habit is just a settled tendency to do something, a practice. And it is hard to give up because it's settled. It's something that you have been doing over and over again, like you said. So it's repeated. It's a
Autopilot.
repeated
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah.
Autopilot, a default, right? And most of the time, you can't, habits kind of go way back, because you study a lot also about the mind and the subconscious and how it works. You know that as children, you've not been able to build up that conscious part of your mind, and that conscious part of your mind is that that part that is able to reject and accept, is able to choose thoughts. But as children, you haven't developed that part. So your subconscious mind is open to your environment. And so most of the time, children will adapt to the environment they find themselves immediately. And then these habits, I mean, if they don't have the opportunity or the privilege of, uh, you know, changing them, those habits all the way through to their adulthood. So many of us are still dealing with the habits from our childhood, right? It's a settled practice. And so when it comes to when you realize that this isn't working and you want to change it, it becomes a battle because you are so used to it. You know how it is when you put away your clothes for years, and then all of a sudden you open up this suitcase and you bring up, and you said, oh, so I had these clothes and you want to use it, but it has been folded for so long in that pattern that no matter how you try to shake it off, the folds still remain.
Wow.
That's how it is with patterns.
Wow.
That's how it is with habits. So our ability, and then they become, like you said, habits perpetually practiced and repeated. You get better at it. You get better at it. Like some people have learned to use anger to protect themselves, and they do it every time, and they get better at it. Some people have learned to use silent treatment as a defense for themselves. The more they do it, the better they get at it. That's the way it is. Some people use food as comfort. The more they do it, the better they get at it. And it becomes a stronghold, mental stronghold. And habits form our lives. That's just the truth. Habits form our lives and can destroy us if we don't make the necessary changes to them. As a Bob Proctor student, they teach us about paradigms. And paradigms are those exclusive habits that have become behavior. So in order to shift them, your subconscious has to accept the new one, just like you said about creating a road, right? There has to be, this is where neuroplasticity comes in. So you have to create through new thought processes, create new habits that are helpful to your growth and improvement. And that's, the beginning of The same way, Hina, I was just thinking to myself,
yeah.
there are some songs when I was a child, some songs that I loved. If you ask me to sing them now, I'll sing them word for word because I
Wow.
kept repeating and
We would
repeating
love
them.
to. I would love to. I would love to hear that from you. I would love to hear that from you. It'll be an honor. If you sing for us, it'll be an honor.
No, I don't want to spoil your eardrums with my,
Not
but
at
I'm
all.
just saying that
Sure. Yeah.
when you like something enough, you say it over and over to yourself. If you like a song, you'll sing it over and over to yourself.
Yeah.
And the more you sing it, the deeper. So you can imagine that the song from way, way, way back, when I hear it, I'm singing along with it. And I didn't realize that I knew all the words. So the same way that happens is the same way that you change a bad habit by repetition.
And so well you have Enya has related with her life examples, and she is being that kind of person where anything that comes up, she relates it so well with the things that are going on in her life. And as she said that when it's developed in the autopilot mode, when your subconscious mind is conditioned with those new habits, because you have created the new neural pathways, and that really helps you in growing in your life. And because as Enya has also said that when you put a cloth for long in a place, and then after a year you try to pick that up, and you're opening and seeing the creases that are existing on that, and regardless of what you do, it's going to remain the same way, and the quality also is gone. That's because the habits that you had developed so long, it takes time for you again to unlock from that and implement yourself getting into the new mode of life through the new habits. And that's what it is at creating new neural pathways inside your brain that actually makes you feel more rewarding, as I said about the neurotransmitters. At the same time, the impact of having the bad habits or not developing good habits, there are a lot of impacts about that. So let me tell you how it's going to affect you. It can be lack of efficiency. Habits once formed allow you certain behaviors to become automatic, reducing this cognitive load associated with decision making. Without the development of habits, individuals will definitely find themselves like, they have to put more of a mental effort. They say that, oh, my willpower, I have to work on my willpower. No, I have to do this. I have to wake up at this time, and I'm trying a lot, but I'm not able to do it. Oh, this is the way it is. You understand? So it leads to inefficiency in your daily activities, and you give the term as procrastinating. I'm procrastinating. I'm procrastinating. No, you're not procrastinating. I'm not prioritized that. You didn't want to build the neural pathway. You just wanted to get into the same old route without exploring the new route of your life. You understand? Yeah, and it increases your cognitive load. As I said, it's going to increase more of your efforts that you have to put on your mind to bring that willpower. At the same time, the cognitive load as well. This absence of the habits, it will make the individuals consciously decide and plan for every action, for everything. Oh, I have to do this. Let me do this, and they are feeling overwhelmed. And this will result in decision fatigue, which I have told earlier as well, where the quality of your decision making it deteriorates as the day progresses. Anything, it's like people will get scared. Oh, yeah, this person does not take proper decisions, so let's stay away. So yeah, and inconsistent behavior. Habits will provide a framework for consistent behavior. Without the establishment of the habits, the behavior may lack predictability, stability. Inconsistency will become more challenging. You understand why? Because you have to achieve what you want, and it takes really hard time for you. It takes longer duration because you are not consistent, you are not stable. And if you are stable, which you have to do something 5 years, you'll be in a position to achieve in an year. And you will be blaming the fate, you'll be blaming yourself, or you'll be blaming somebody else for that. It reduces the neuroplasticity because habit formation is associated with your neuroplastic changes in the brain. Without the repetition, Anya also pointed out, she can sing those songs which were way back of some years, could be 10 years or so, but she's able to play them so well. Once it's played and she's able to sing it. Why? Repetition. Anything you do it repeatedly, it'll reinforce specific behaviors. The brain may not undergo the structural changes that support the formation of efficient neural pathways. You are not supporting the brain. You can't open the brain. You can't dig out the brain in your hand, hold it, and it's like clean it out and create the neural pathways. It can't happen. Your habits will create, your thought process will create, your actions will create. You understand? So it'll lose the ability to adapt to new challenges of life or for new experiences that you want to experience in life. Your potential for unhealthy behavior. In the absence of this habit development, what happens is individuals may be more susceptible to adopting the unhealthy habits. As Enya pointed out, silent treatment. Many people, they don't know how to handle things. So they prefer silent treatment is the best way. Or it can be the anger issues. Yeah, because they want to hide through silent treatment. They want to hide through anger. Neither anger is good nor silent treatment is good. Both are big destruction of life. It's like they are putting themselves in fire and they are pulling others also to come into that fire because they are living in that fire and they feel no, this is safer thing. If I'm giving this silent treatment, it's like seeking attention and my things and my work will be done. If I am showing my anger, frustration, shouting, yelling, then my things will be done. Things will become normal. This is a misconception. This is one of the bad habits the world is adopting. Bad habit against it. The worstest habit of silent treatment, anger, blaming, judging. These are the bad habits. Even judging is also one of the bad habits. Always you're judging on someone. Always you want to hold someone or to control someone through your silent treatment or through anger or through blaming or crying, yelling, drama creations. Good at creating the drama. Rather, they can open one drama theater and run the agency because so they're so good at it. But they don't do it. They do it at home. That's really, yeah, that's a really bad habit. So that is going to destroy your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, and you will at times look like a psycho. Why you? I'm sorry to use this word. Why you look like a psycho? Because you're always been doing these bad habits, which psychological behaviors are really not good. Silent treatment. What is the silent treatment? Why people have started? And why abusing? Why shouting? Why showing anger? Why trying to seek attention by playing the drama? That's all really a big no in life. Yes, what do you like to contribute on this, Enya, please?
There's this poem that I heard from somewhere, and I'd like to read it because it's so powerful.
Wow, yes.
Now, it says, now listen carefully. I am your constant companion. I am your greatest helper or heaviest burden. I am, sorry, give me a minute. I will push you onward or drag you down to failure. I am completely at your command. Half of the things you do, you might as well turn over to me and I will do them. I will do them quickly and correctly. I am easily managed. You must be firm with me. Show me exactly how you want something done. And after a few lessons, I will do it automatically. I am the servant of great people, and alas, of all failures as well. Those who are great, I have made great. Those who are failures, I have made failures. I am not a machine, though I work with the precision of a machine, plus the intelligence of a person. You may run me for profit or run me for ruin. It makes no difference to me. Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I will place the world at your feet. Be easy with me, and I will destroy you. Who am I?
Wow.
I
Wow.
am habit. I
Wow.
am habit.
What a beautiful poem. Yeah.
Right. So that just tells you the power of a habit. And I think one of the greatest ways to build a habit is through, you mentioned it, the discipline of routine. The discipline of routine. And another way to destroy to not form good habits is lack of discipline. So you
Exactly.
just live your life,
Lack of
any which way. So if you want to be successful in life, then you have to discipline
develop
yourself to good habits.
discipline. Exactly. Why people are struggling these days is because they are lacking discipline. Discipline is taking them away from good habits, and those good habits are not existing, and they are not able to lead a healthy life. Healthy life is not only with your health, that is your emotional wellness, your occupational wellness, your social wellness, your mental wellness, everything. How you are with everyone matters a lot, whether it is in your career, in your family, with your neighbors, with your own spouse. It all matters because of kind of life you are living is because of the habits that you are used to. Do not forget what are the kind of habits. Always showing anger, frustration, blaming, creating drama is the kind of life you're used to, and you're creating the same life around you as well. So, better get rid of those habits. It's not difficult, and it becomes more difficult if you are into that because it's just like you are in the swamp. If you don't want to get out of the swamp, you're the one who will get suffocated inside there. So how can you?
That's
I will
right.
teach you certain, the way how you can develop habits. Just anchor to existing habits. Attach your new habit. Just take it one small step today. Okay, so tomorrow may be a Sunday for you, so you're not able to wake up early. Fine. This week, Monday, I want to wake up at least. If you are waking up at 7, you can make it that by 6:30, half an hour before I'm going to wake up. So it's not like no 4 o'clock I have to wake up immediately. Do not do that. Just attach a new habit to existing routine or a habit. This will help leverage the existing neural pathways in your brain, and it becomes easier for your new behavior to become automatic. Be specific. Clearly define your habit in terms of when, where, and how you will do it. When? Monday. Where? At my place. In my home only I will start first doing it. Your home is the first schooling. I'm going to start in my place. And how will you do it? Me, by being disciplined and teaching myself as a teacher, strict teacher, saying that no, by taking your name, I have to do this because I have to achieve this something in my life. I do not want the same things because you're doing same repeatedly and you'll be getting the same results. And you're blaming what? You're blaming circumstances. Don't blame anything, just blame yourself. Yeah. At the same time, and it becomes, as I said, using the triggers. Choose a specific trigger or a cue that will remind you to perform the habit. This could be a time of a day, a particular event, or an action that naturally, that will precede the habit. Consistency is the key. Aim for consistency rather than intensity. It's like, no, I'll be doing the gym for 1 hour. No, that is not the intensity. That is not required. 20 minutes every day, I am going to do something. May not be in the morning, but in the evening that I have done it, I'm going to tick it and I'm going to reward myself for doing that. Reward yourself in a proper way. So aim for consistency. Performing the habit regularly, even if it is in small increments, is more important than the occasional burst. Somewhere you're doing again after a week, you're trying to do it, and that's going to destroy you, and there will not be consistency, and you lose the interest. Track your progress.
Right.
Keep a record of your habit development. This could be a simple checklist. Habit tracking app also will be there. Just journal it. And tracking process not only provides you with a sense of accomplishment. When you feel accomplished, you will feel so confident. But it will reinforce that habit loop as well. Pair with enjoyable activities. If possible, associate your new habit with something new that you can enjoy. This will create a positive association and it will increase the likelihood and sticking with that behavior. Accountability. You need someone to be having as an accountability partner. Share your goals with your friends, your family, or your partner. Have somebody as your accountability partner. It will hold you accountable and will provide motivation. Visual reminders. Use visual cues to remind yourself of that habit. This could be a sticky note, or this can be a visual representation on your calendar, or a symbol that represents the habit. Celebrate the small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your success, even if it is a small one. Celebrating the milestones along which will boost your motivation and reinforces the positive aspect of life, of your habit. Establish a routine, set a specific routine each day. And having a routine will help you create a natural rhythm. It makes your life become easier. It will not make you so much sucked. Learn from the setbacks, what you could, you have faltered in life, the kind of challenges you have faced. Just reflect on that and then, become adaptable to new habits. And remember, developing habits takes time and patience. It can't happen overnight. By incorporating these things, it's going to help you out. Okay. Anything more you would like to add on to this, Enya?
I think you've said it all. It's just to be aware.
Okay.
Look at the results of life. If you look at the results of your life and you don't like it, then check your habits, change them, repeat them over time, and things will work.
Thanks a lot, Enya. God bless you. Are a rock star. Thank you so much for making up with this live event. Thanks a lot. Lovely people. Just develop your good habits this 2025.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.